Hello, my dear friends. That's another episode of Heart Age, and I very much welcome you from the bottom of my own heart in this video. Um, Today, we're going to talk about exactly love. Love is something which many people understand as between two people. Like, I love you, you love me, and that's why we are becoming a couple. And when it ends that we are a couple, we don't love each other anymore. Or I love my mother, I love my father, and so on and so forth. But there is much more about love, and that's what we'll talk about today. So, love is something which is much more important and much more bigger than just two people loving each other. It is, in fact, our absolutely natural state of consciousness and our absolute core in the center of our chest. That's love, and it is always available. So you don't need somebody else who you start to love and at some point ends to love to feel love. This is only projection. This is projecting love to the outer world. And this is limiting something which is in fact unlimited, which is in fact our eternal natural state of being. So, love is one thing. Love is one. One love. Love is one, and it's the only thing. So, love, for example, love and God is the same. Love is for everyone, everywhere, in every moment. This is love. And we, because we fell out of love, we became very limited in our ability to feel love. We fell out of love. So, what is falling out of love? It's actually exactly the same like falling out of the presence of the divine oneness. It is exactly the same. So you cannot be not in love and in the same time connected to divinity. That's not exist. Simply that's not existing. You cannot be with God and not love. It doesn't work. So, but what you can is you can fall out of love and you can dream that you are not one with God. What does that mean? It means you dream that you are somewhere else than you really are. You actually dream an illusion. You dream the dream of not being one. So where we're at when we're not one, we're two. We are torn. We are separated. We are in duality. So what can we say about duality is that duality in itself is not one. It is dual. Dual means not one. So fallen out of oneness, we are in a dualistic world, and that's where we are. Yeah, right. We're living in duality, and that's why we're able to sometimes fall out of love and not feel love, feeling empty, feeling separated, feeling alone, loneliness, and so forth. But that doesn't mean that this is true what we are experiencing. It's just our own perception. It is our perception within duality that we are now not one, that we are out of love, that we are out of oneness and perceiving duality. So what about duality? Because God is one, because God is pure love, he cannot perceive duality. For him, everything is one, stays one, and will never be dual. So where we're at, God does never appear. So our bodies, let's start with the bodies. Our bodies are limited, right? So it starts somewhere, it stops somewhere. Here we have a skin. Uh, we have a limit. We have like a form, and the form is limited. We have like boundaries. We are fixed. We cannot just walk through a wall, or we cannot just walk through a tree or anything like that. We have to stop. It stops us, and that shows that there is something we cannot go through. It stops us because it is matter. Here matter, there matter. And between the matter, there is a distance. So I can walk from one place to the other, and this is like distance. You have distances. But in fact, distances do not exist because God is one thing. So this distance is only a matter of perception within duality. And duality is out of God because God doesn't know about duality. So the world we are in, here it comes. The world we are in does not really exist. The world we are in, the physical realm, is only a dream. It is an illusion. So you, me, and all the people around you are living an illusion. We are living in a dream. And this dream has nothing to do with love. It is out of love. Love is one thing, it's oneness. So when we are in love, we are feeling finally, again, our natural state of oneness. So love and our natural state of oneness, our connection to our divine self, that's who we really are and that's what we really are. The dual world we are experiencing with all the boundaries, and the dual world with all its problems and with the distance and so on and so forth, is in itself not true, because it is dual, it is not one, and God can only perceive oneness. God is one thing, one, like let's look at it at God as one ball. So you have a ball, and this is God, right? It's round, completely round. It's the oneness. And in this ball, everything is. There is nothing more, just this ball. This one ball is oneness. So you cannot go out of this ball unless you start to create an illusion. Then you can go out of this ball. And this is only possible because you are a creation with free will. And that's what happened here. We came into, it's also called experimental world. So we experiment with, we make experiments with duality. We make experiments with illusions. And we are kind of captured here and dealing with lots of things who come up when you are in dualistic worlds, such as karma, such as pain, suffering, and so forth. For example, my love, I really fell in love and deeply. And this love just disappears, it just goes away. She might not even say that she went away. And then what is happening? You start to worry. pain starts, suffering starts. You worry. You worry, where is my girlfriend? But your girlfriend, it never really went. It just her body, like she went away with her body within duality, but within oneness. Nobody ever went anywhere in the world. So once you start to live in oneness, once you start to be completely one with divinity, which you can reach through meditation, through sitting, and different things like affirmations. I have a lot of stuff like that on my channel. You will see and find this oneness, this pure love. And once you found this love, it doesn't matter for you anymore if you are in duality or in complete oneness. You are always in oneness, because the dream stops. The dream is becoming oneness. Even though you see duality, it's still oneness. Yes, and that's also connected to enlightenment, by the way. So that was my today speech about love. I hope you could get something out of it. I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed being with me for a while. And subscribe, please, and push the buttons below the video. And happy to see you again. Have a good time.